Yo, what's going on guys? It's your boy Rascal100. Hope you have a fantastic day today. In today's video, I'll be getting to tips for every single rank in Rainbow Six Siege. Without any further ado, let's get into the lowest rank in Rainbow Six Siege, which is Copper. So if you're in Copper, I either think you're trolling, so you're deliberately trying to get in Copper, or you are very basic on your mechanics and understanding of the game, and you're playing it for fun, which is great. But I've got a few tips that might help you guys move into Bronze if you guys are trying to get out of Copper. So the first one is learning maps. By learning maps, I don't mean learning every call out, learning every angle, learning all the spawn peaks. I'm talking about where the staircase are, which hatches where, what site do people normally attack / defend first, those kind of things. And the way you might be wondering, well, how do you do that? Like, I don't know, I'll just hop it into a match. I've hopped into Villa, for example, where I'm lost. What you do is something called custom games, and you make, or terrorist hunts, either or. You go into custom games and you just walk around the map. There's also many map guide videos on YouTube if you ever just want to lie in bed and do some research and help your understanding of the game. Because Siege, basically, to move on to the next level, you guys need to do not out of game things, but you guys need to do things like a little bit of research, like kind of a little bit of homework, if you really care about improving at the game. Because there's so many facets to this game which can just bore you, or there's so much going on that you just learn over time just by playing the game. So if you're brand new and you're on Copper, you need to learn those maps. By learning the maps, I just mean like the general gist of them. You need to learn where the spawn cameras are, shoot the spawn cameras, where the stairs are, where the sights are, just the basic understanding. And my biggest tip for you guys, if you're in Copper and you're like, this advice is like, if you're 50 to 70 level, is don't play ranked. You'll thank me for this tip. This is a tip I give to a lot of my viewers. Play unranked for about 20 more levels. Unranked only, treat it like ranked, and I promise you, with how you've improved and how you're playing, you will jump from Copper to Bronze like that. I'm just playing unranked, because you'll learn all the things on unranked and you won't be stressed about your rank and care about your teammates, etc. It's one of the things you need to do, basically. Now we move into, you're slightly better at the game, but you're stuck in Bronze. What are you doing in Bronze, guys? Come on, we've got to get to Silver. So how do you get from Bronze to Silver? Right, the biggest thing here is stop using operators that aren't meta. It doesn't have to be meta, but just operators like Caveira, Glaz. I was going to say Fuse, but Fuse is actually quite a decent pick now. Those kind of operators, you know what I mean? Like the ones that just don't bring anything. You want your Jackals, your Finkers, your Kapkans, your Jaegers, your Legions, your Malusis. There's so many more operators that are better than those guys. Your Glaz and your Cavs will bring cool, stylish plays like an interrogation. How exciting that is to get an interrogation. But that just doesn't help your team. It helps the team obviously when you get an interrogation. But you shouldn't really be able to get interrogations in ranked. There should be like one every blue moon, basically. But if you guys can put 3 Jaeger devices on a door, that might save your teammates' life. And if you die, then you've got some passive utility. Like, for example, Rook is really good as well. There's those kind of operators you want to eliminate from your game if you really care about ranking up. Like, higher elos, no one plays Cav, just so you know. Like, Cav and Glaz don't get played higher up. So it's kind of just in lower elos. Just my little tip for you guys. My other tip for you, especially if you're solo queuing, I feel a lot of people who are in Bronze solo queue don't think they play with anyone. You guys are just hopping into ranked, not really caring. Is go on cameras when you die and use a microphone. I know this might be like, oh, but no one else uses their microphone. I have many times at high elo been the only one still to use my microphone, but I've picked a Valkyrie and given accurate call outs at times and pinged them for people to get those extra, yellow ping I mean, get those extra kills and win you rounds. It genuinely does win you rounds. It's baffling to me how many times people don't use cameras and give that call out just because you didn't hear him because the sound's bugged, weird the sound in this game, etc. So now we're moving on to your Silvers. I feel like this is where I get to more of the common ground of players. I think Silver, Gold and Plat is where most of the players are in. So hello guys, let me know down below in the comments, guys, what rank you guys are in at the moment and what rank you'd like to hit in the next season or two. I'd love to know. I can give you some specific feedback in the comments if you want some advice from me. So if you're Silver, you have a general understanding of the game, you know the general maps, you know all general operators that you have at least. You're looking at which operators you want to buy, etc. if you don't have them all. The biggest thing I'd say is you need to start learning your maps, like your maps. So how to take sites, what I mean by that, like, so you want to bring a Thermite on this map, you want to bring a Thatcher if he's not banned, obviously, Hibana for the hatches, maybe a Finker to boost your teammates, those kind of things. You deliberately want to pick operators for certain sites, not because it's just a meta operator at the moment, they might not bring something that you need on that site. The biggest biggest thing I see in silver players though is your aim. A lot of floor aimers in silver, and a lot of people who have inconsistent aim. Maybe that's because you haven't found your sensitivity, you haven't found what works for you in game, you're too shaky, maybe you're too small of a mouse pad, or your settings aren't quite right. I have many videos on this channel about the best settings, no recall guides, operator guides, etc. You guys should check them out if you guys are struggling. Just a little bit of self-promo in the video. Otherwise, terrorist hunts and warm-ups are crucial, so if you guys have got aim labs, warm-ups and aim labs. Otherwise, just terrorist hunts, headshot only mode, just for like 2 to 6 games, 2 to 5 games terrorist hunt before you hop into your rank match will make a difference. Because I'm talking about myself here. My first game is my worst game. It's because I've not warmed up, or even when I warm up, I'm not warmed up as my 3rd or 4th game. So it's just a little bit of tips for you guys just to get that rustiness out, reduce the mistakes, warm up more. And yeah, my biggest one for you guys is stop aiming at the floor, start aiming at head height / chest height, and get a little bit more confident, guys. You need to get a little bit more confident in silver. I feel like a lot of people who are silver don't really believe in themselves, so I think you guys need to believe in yourself. Everyone can improve at this game, as long as you have fun and you pick up these basics that I'm telling you guys. You will just slowly improve in the game, and just enjoy it, guys, if you can. Moving on to gold. Wow, this rank. I think I've been here once or twice in my life, and I gotta tell you, gold is yeah, you guys are a different breed. You're the funnies. I call you the funnies. The golds are the funniest. You're getting okay at the game. I feel like people think they're the Jimmy Big Bollocks at this rank a lot of the time. I think you guys either think you're the big G because you've either been silver or bronze, and you're kind of moving up and you're kind of feeling like, you know, I know what I'm doing in this game, which is good to hear. But you guys need to start expanding your operator list. That's the big one. I don't see many smoke and mute combinations. I don't see you guys learning rotate, holding sights properly. Gold is a free-for-all, basically. Gold to me seems like the biggest rank where it's all just about whose aim is better than who. However, Siege is a team / setup kind of game. It's about winning the round, not about kills necessarily. You can win many rounds in Siege by just delaying the time for the plant or stopping the plant without killing people. People forget that. People just think it's a swing, shoot kind of game. It is, but the principles aren't. So you guys want to start learning your operators. I'm talking, like I said, your mutes, your smoke, where to place your Jaegers, Valkyrie cameras. As an attacker, not just your Ash, your Thinkers, your Aces, your Hard Breachers, your support characters. Those are the characters you need to start adding to your arsenal. So when you pick a site, you aren't just picking the same one, like Nomad, for example, where to place your air jabs. You don't just want to play the same 2 characters over and over again. The other thing that I see happen in gold more than any other rank is mistakes. I think people don't learn from their mistakes. I feel like people want to get the last kill on gold. People don't know when to play safe. You guys don't know when to play safe or when to be aggressive. I either see too many safe plays, so too many people who aren't time managing themselves. So there's like 30 seconds left in a 1v2 and the bomb's across the other side of the map and you guys are crouch walking. There's no audio near you, there's no calls near you, you're just playing safe for no reason, too safe when you can be sprinting around, making up for that time and trying to win that round. The same thing goes for people who are too aggressive. There's way too many people who are swinging people constantly in gold. Let's just say Thermite's blown a hole in the wall and you guys are just swinging it instead of holding an angle behind cover. Like, those are the kind of things you need to eliminate your mistakes, because the biggest thing to stop you from getting to gold to plat is your mistakes. You'll be making so many mistakes that you don't realize you're doing because you're used to how you're playing and how your teammates are playing. You should watch some plat gameplay / diamond gameplay to see how those gamers play, so streamers / content creators, and how they play the game and how to improve. Moving on to the rank that most people will probably be watching this video, Platinum. So I myself have been Platinum many times in Siege. Platinum is normally the rank I've finished. I don't really play that much ranked a few years ago, but only recently have been taking rank seriously. Plat rank is where most people want to get to or get stuck in. So let me break down some plat for you. Just so you guys know, it's coming from experience now. I've now made it into diamond twice solo queue. I'm about to make it in my main. So I'm a consistent getting into diamond now. It's not one-offs anymore. I'm solo queuing myself into diamond, which means I must have certain skills to get into diamond, because I'm not 5 stacking, which is going to be one of the tips for you guys. If you guys are struggling to get into platinum, or you're in platinum, trying to get to diamond, you want to start stacking with people. That's one of the basics that we all know, but I wanted to say it. So Platinum is, I think it's like not the biggest rank, but it's a very wide rank. So Plat 3 to Plat 1 is a completely different players, I'd say, but there are some absolute boosted / people who don't belong in Plat 2 that have been boosted, or people who are way too good that are on Plat 2 because they get stuck with their bad teammates, etc. So what can I say? The biggest thing here is mental. Honestly, I know you'll be like, oh, I've heard this one before. People throw games in Platinum so hard because they have so many toxic games. Obviously, I'm discounting all the cheaters at the moment, but like, do you know what I mean? Like, so many times the mental is gone within round 2. I played a Platinum game on my solo account, I think it was like a week ago, and we were winning 2-0. There was some smack talk going on in all chat, and this guy picked Ash round 3. I was holding like an off angle spawn peak. He just Ash charged the wall. He ran in, Ash charged the window, and ran down mid like Tyler 1 did. Like, I genuinely didn't understand. He didn't shoot, he just ran straight in a line. He didn't care. He just wanted the round to be over, and that's absolutely mind-blowing me. It's 2-0. I was on defense. A lot of the time, defense picks up more rounds than attack normally. I don't get it. You make it 2-1, it's a different game, etc. You guys know how it goes. So it's about picking up little tips and tricks as well. Using your microphone, this beautiful thing that you have called a microphone. You don't have to use it all the time. It has to be 24/7 down the microphone, because that's also annoying. But just the call out saying like he's yellow stairs, he's blue bar, those call outs can make a big difference to your team, and just adding more information to where the enemies will be. Those are my biggest tips for you guys. You don't need to improve your aim necessarily anymore. You don't need to pick more operators or advanced operators. It's about mental. It's about solidifying your mental. It's about using call outs properly and using your microphone, and also stacking with friends or finding people to play with. That's the added one, but that goes in every single rank, I should say. This last one for you guys about Diamond and Champ. I'm going to add them together because I've never been champion, so I can't speak about champion myself, but I feel like Diamond Champion and Diamond kind of go hand in hand. I don't need any tips in Champion anymore. You just need to be able to 5-stack, which is my biggest tip for Diamond and Champ. I just managed to get into Diamond 3, and I know for a fact I couldn't solo queue my way to Diamond 1 unless I had the mental of, I don't know, a giraffe and kept pushing endlessly, and eventually after a few seasons I might get there. But that fully would be down to solo queue teammates and how my individual game was going. But if I 4-5 stacked, I would win so many more games. I was 5-stacking the other day, and I think we played like 6, 7, 8, 9 games, and we only lost 1, but I solo queued the other day and I played 7 and lost 2, but my performance in solo queue was actually better than it was in the stack. But my stack performance was better because we were giving call outs and we were all working together as a team. The stack is what changes it. I've lost so many games when I've solo queue because I'll get gone against a 3-stack, a 4-stack, or a 5-stack. So it goes without saying, just stack, guys. And obviously, if you're really struggling, just cheat. Nah, I'm joking, we don't cheat. So many cheaters at the moment. Hopefully Ubisoft will announce some more cheat fixes or a new anti-cheat. Right guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do hope those tips helped you guys. Let me know what rank you are down below in the comments, and hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Much love guys, have a great day.